Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Danny here from Dani Darts and welcome back to today's video. In this video we have a huge one. It is the Target launch of 2024. We got early access to every single one of the products courtesy of Matt from Flightclub.ie. I'm going to show you the entire launch in this video. So if you've been wondering what exactly is in this launch, stay tuned. It's all going to be in this video. Last year I went to Target's PR launch in person. I still have all the clips from that. We're in the same room as Luke Littler before he'd ever stepped foot in the professional kind of darts game. He had won a Motor Super Series by then, but nobody really knew who he was. I have clips from that. I played against Sebastian Bielecki. There may or may not be a new dart from him in this video, as well as so many other clips. So if you want to see clips from that video, let me know and I will release that soon, just to see the kind of behind the scenes of a darts PR event. We're in the same room as pretty much all the legends. Phil Taylor was there, A.D. Lewis, all of the big Target names. So if you want to see that, let me know. If you're new here and you do enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe, stay up to date with all things darts. And there is going to be a huge giveaway in this video. I'll explain it all shortly, but first, let's get into the launch. Thanks to Matt from Flightclub.ie. We're going to go through everything from the Target launch. There's some really exciting bits. I have some clips I'm going to show you of everything more in depth, but we're just going to run through everything real quick. Again, as always, if you want any of this stuff from the launch or any of the launches coming up soon, head over to Flightclub.ie and go check it out. So let's get into this stuff. I'm like a kid on Christmas. There's too many things. I'm going to leave the best till last, although you might be able to guess what they are if you see them there. Right, so we'll start off simple. If you love Swiss points, the new Swiss points are out. These are the Chrono Swiss points and these are the RXD. The Chrono ones kind of have like a little razor grip along them. I'll show some close-ups of all this stuff. And then the Chronos here, they don't look like they have too much grip to them, but they kind of look like the barreling on a Gezi Price dart. So they're the new points. I'm not using Target darts anymore, but if I was, you can never go wrong with new points. Up next we have the wallets. I think there's 4 new darts wallets. I have 3 of them here. Here's the EXO. These are pretty cool. Again, if you want a darts wallet, I think you should if you're playing outside the house, particularly if you're uncertain, which a lot of people are. Which set will I throw tonight? Wallet number 2, these are Tacoma Buzz. And this is, I think, the coolest one. This is the Stephen Bunting one. I'll show you a close-up of this. This, I think, is going to sell really well. This is pretty cool. Up next, of course, we have the Luke the Nuke Littler shirts. I'll show you what this looks like when it's out of the packaging as well. I couldn't see myself wearing a Luke the Luke. I couldn't see myself wearing a Luke the Nuke Littler top, but I know a lot of you would, so this is pretty cool. Up next, new K-Flex colours. We can finally make the Ireland flag. I've been throwing with like Italian K-Flex with like a red, white and green. Now you can put the orange in there and make an Irish flag. Also, there's a pink. I think the pink is cool. I have a pink set of Condor Axes. I think it's a pretty cool colour, the neon pink. And then finally the yellow. I'm not a fan of this colour, but I think there's going to be people out there who love it. It's safe to say they're really cashing in on this, man. This is Luke the Nuke Littler's kind of beginner dart set. If you want a Christmas present, I think this is fantastic for anyone who's just new into darts. But it's also, I think, like if you're a collector, it's always nice to get, I think, someone like this when they're young. We've seen them at the start of the career. Like if things go well for Luke, he could be in the sport for 30-40 years. You could just keep this in the attic. You know what I mean? It could be worth a few quid. Would I recommend the darts in it? They're brass darts? No. But if you have a kid who wants to get into darts, something like this is fantastic for them. On to our first set of signature player darts. We have the Gen 1s of the Sebastian Bielecki. I actually put up a clip which Sean's been telling me to post for ages, me playing him last year, or last year's Target launch, and Kevin Dotes. Well, these are pretty, I think, simple darts, but again, they're going to suit a lot of people. So about 90% tungsten. Again, Target, they're all Swiss point, which is nice as well. So if you are a Swiss point user or Target user, you have a lot of points lying around, they're good. So about these as well, if you look closely on them, I'll show you a close-up. They have different points on them. In Bielecki's, there's the Storm Quartz point, and here's the Swiss Fire point. So you get some cool points with them as well. And as always, the Gen 11 Phil Taylors. I like these darts. Phil Taylor darts, again, it's always nice if you're a fan of his. They come with his signature. I don't think there's much change ever to these darts. They're pretty simple. Not simple as in standard. They come with always his shaft, which the only thing they ever change to me is just the number on it and those crazy points, or those crazy flights, which I love to throw. So again, if you're a collector, get these. What I recommend if you're new to darts, you throwing this dart, that kite little vapor flight, don't do it. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Now moving on to the nicer darts. This is the new scope range from Target. All these boxes look the same, but if you can see in the back there, I'll put a picture on the screen. There's 4 different shapes in these. I had a look at all these and they're really cool. Again, the machine barreling on these is fantastic. And this is a dart that I think a lot of people, if they're looking for their next dart, will probably end up going for something like this. Because again, it's not the same like crazy price tag as some of the darts like those ones behind me, which I'll get to in a minute. But it is a pretty cool dart. So there's 4 versions of these. Pretty much all weights from 21 to 25 grams, and there's a shape kind of there to suit everybody. Now on to more an expensive but premium package. These are the Target Rove darts, another new set. I opened this box there and I said to Matt, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh tin. That's what that reminds me of. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh tin. If you remember Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, this is literally a Yu-Gi-Oh tin. I'll show pictures of these darts. These are pretty cool. I have some close-up footage from earlier when I recorded. The color on these is fantastic. There's not too much difference in two of the models. I think they're very similar, but the one with the scallop at the back, awesome dart. A little bit more expensive, but they come with an extra set of points, a Swiss point tool, and you also get, I think, like a free month of dart counter with them too. So these are pretty cool. A little bit more expensive, but it's such a cool dart. Now moving on to the big three from the release. Up first we have the 9.5Ks. These are Gabriel Clemens 95% tungsten dart. They come also with a red set of Gabriel Clemens K-Flex. These aren't a cheap dart. I think they're going to cost something like €150 when they're released. Really cool dart though if you're a fan of, they kind of have like a dark, I'll show you, I have clips of me unboxing these earlier. These are a fantastic dart. If I could pick one of the dart from the whole launch, it would either be a set of the scopes, really cool, maybe the stiletto shape, or these ones. They're such a nice dart. Second last, I mean, listen, this is the biggest box you're gonna get. These are the most expensive out of all of them. These are coming in at about €180, give or take. But with this, you get a class dart. Again, I'll show you the overview of that. You get an extra set of flights, the Swiss point tool, and you get an RVB custom kind of like little darts case. So this packaging on this is fantastic. This will be a fantastic Christmas present to any Barney fans out there, or just any darts fans. Such a cool little set. And last but not least, pretty much the dart that everyone was waiting for. This is a Luke Littler G1 Prodigy dart. It's a pretty cool dart. There's also new K-Flex with them, and these kind of packages that Target are doing now where they give you the dart and the K-Flex, I think it's a pretty cool idea. With that as well, you also get your Swiss point tool, I believe, and an extra set of points with them. I'll put all the price on the screen, but I think this is about €150 as well. These I think are going to sell everywhere, and another one of those things that should go in the collection. This is like if you're a card collector getting like the rookie card of somebody. That's what it's like. These unopened in like 5 years would probably fetch €300-400 easily. So there you go. That's everything from this year's Target launch. Let me know what you're most excited for. There's also the Omni, of course, coming out. So there's also the Tor dartboard. I'm actually probably going to put some clips overlaying this. So yeah, as always, Target have smashed it with this launch. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and let me know what you're most excited for in this launch. But as always, if you're looking to get something from this launch or anything darts related, boards, lights, whatever it may be, head on over to Flightclub.ie, and a big thanks again to Matt for letting me see all of these cool products but ahead of their launch. So you've just seen everything there is in the launch for this year. So as I said at the start of the video, if you want to see everything from last year's launch, please do let me know. We got to test the Omni and Vert. I don't believe the Omni is out. I think it's out now officially. We got to play on that on a prototype about a year and a half ago. I'm excited to see what the exact differences are. And also the big giveaway. It's why you're here. It's why you've stayed to this part of the video. It's what you want to see. We're going to give away a set of those brand new G1 Prodigy Luke Littler darts. If you want to win a set of these Luke Littler Gold Pixel G1 Prodigy darts, these are like a collector's dream. These are just going to be a fantastic dart. Here's what you need to do. Firstly, you need to be subscribed to this channel. Secondly, follow Flightclub.ie on TikTok. You need to like this video and leave a comment to let me know what you're most excited for in this launch. And with that being said, the winner of this giveaway will be announced in 2 weeks from today, as always, on my TikTok live. So if you're not already following me on TikTok, head on over and give me a follow. And if you see anything in this video that you want to get your hands on, as I mentioned, everything is now live on Flightclub.ie. I do have a discount code at the moment. It's Dani Darts. I'll leave it on the screen here. I believe it's 10% off. So that will save you a little bit of money and also help support the channel. So that's it for today's video. Be sure to enter the giveaway. And as always, until next time.